What is up, everybody? I am Randy.
And I'm Melanie.
And welcome back to another episode. In this video, we will be reviewing Flu, a 2013 South Korean film. Flu is a film about a deadly airborne virus that spreads throughout a city, causing panic and chaos, and eventually quarantine. Does that sound familiar to something that happened last year?
COVID. I like how they put a disclaimer that this is not based on true events at the
Oh
beginning.
yeah, that's crazy.
It's so similar.
Maybe they saw the future. In this film, we follow Kim, a doctor who works at a hospital and discovers the first patients that come in with the virus. She also has a daughter at home who eventually gets infected with the virus. We also have a man named Kang, who is a firefighter and a first responder. He meets Kim at the very beginning of the movie after he saves her life and starts liking her and befriends her daughter. So, what did you like about this film?
The number one thing that I like about this film is that it's not a zombie movie. So it makes the film a lot more realistic. Like this is it's like the citizens versus the government.
Yeah, I liked it a lot because it didn't go into any zombie territory. So that was a lot different, something that we haven't really seen before. I also liked it because it's really relevant to what's happening nowadays. I love that scene where it shows like the particles of the flu spreading. He sneezes and you can see like the virus spread to everybody's orifices.
He coughed it right into this little boy's face. I also like how this film shows like the point of view from a doctor. We haven't seen that in a lot of movies yet.
Well, yeah, these like pandemic style movies or disaster style movies. In this film, we see it from the government's perspective, the people's perspective, as well as the health officials, the doctors, their perspective.
And firefighters, lifesavers.
Yeah, the first responders and stuff too.
If they didn't put that disclaimer at the beginning, I would probably think they're talking about coronavirus.
They probably did that just because of Corona. What are some things you disliked about this movie?
There was a character that I didn't like.
Who was that?
The guy from Train to Busan.
Oh, yeah, that guy?
Yeah, I just feel like I would have liked the film a lot better if it was just the government versus the public. Like, in the middle of everybody getting shot and all that stuff, I feel like him trying to, like, take the little girl's blood was very unnecessary.
Yeah, I really felt that he was an unnecessary character in this film. Because when we first see him, we think he's like a good guy. Like he's like a leader and he'll protect the people. And then later on, they try to make him a bad guy. That's really one of my dislikes because I feel like there wasn't a bad guy at all. There was no big like thing that they had to overcome. They made the Americans the bad guys. The Korean government had their own bad guy, which was like the Americans. And then the citizens had the military as their bad guy. I also didn't like the firefighter character that much. I feel like he was a little too unreal. Like he was too helpful at like the wrong times. It's like your life is at risk, this little girl's life is at risk, but nope, I'm gonna go help these random people who have been shot.
I mean, I get that he likes the main girl, the doctor, but I felt like sometimes he put himself at risk or like at an unrealistic risk.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna put yourself through that just because you like a girl, right? This movie was kind of predictable.
Yeah.
Right when I knew that the main girl had a daughter, I knew the daughter was gonna be affected. I also knew that she was gonna survive. Another thing that I disliked that I just want to say is that I didn't like how the little girl was free to roam everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's the part that didn't make sense. It's like when the mom went to work, the daughter was just like walking around in the streets and stuff.
Yeah, that is not realistic.
So, who was your MVP of this movie?
It's the mother.
Yeah, I mean, she did do some smooth moves.
Yeah.
Like when the daughter was infected and she like told her to sneak past the screening. That was a good move.
And how she was like, swallow your cough.
Oh, yeah.
The little girl was really cute too. I just want to say that. Hottest character award goes to...
Doctor.
Really? We like her that much?
I like her.
I'll give it to her too.
Who else would you give it to? Firefighter dude?
I was gonna give it to the little girl. She stole my heart.
She wasn't that cute. Do you realize this movie's a lot like Train to Busan?
It's somewhat. It does give me that vibe.
Single parent with a daughter, guy who's tough, infection, quarantine.
Yeah, it's kind of like
South Korea.
It's kind of like Train to Busan.
I think that's why we like it. Yeah, I think we liked it for the most part.
Yeah.
yeah, I think we would recommend people watching it, especially because of coronavirus, and it's so similar to that. So it would give a lot of people insight as to like how the government is dealing with that and how crazier things could get if everybody was like infected.
At one point of the movie, like I turned to you and I was like, how come we didn't go through this?
Because we wore masks.
Okay, what would you rate this movie out of 10?
I would give this like 6 out of 10.
6?
Yeah.
That's it?
It's decent, but I wouldn't like watch it again.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I will watch it again. I would give it
You
like...
would? Okay.
I would give it a 8.
Wow. You know, I would give it 6.5. I would bump it up a little bit.
A pity, huh?
Yeah, 6.5. Let us know what you guys thought about this film in the comment section down below, and don't forget to click like and subscribe before you leave.